Okay, so the next most requested guide or information for Magic Farm 3 and Ag Skies 2 is farming, specifically AgriCraft. How exactly do you go about doing the mutations? How does it work, etc.? So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do that. One of the nice tools in here for farming is the sickles from Thermal Expansion. We're just going to break that. Notice, well, technically I'm in creative mode, so the first block would break. A whole bunch of the blocks are breaking. They would actually drop if I wasn't in creative mode, but the sickle comes in all sorts of different materials. You've got copper, tin, blah, 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 blah. So that's awesome. And we'll go ahead and move to survival mode so you can see what happens. There's also the flux infused one in Redstone Arsenal. That's going to be a bit further away. And yeah, as you can see, we've just dropped all of these lovely items. Let's turn on magnet mode and suck them all up. Oh, and we're in survival. We should be in, we were in adventure. And this also works lovely on leaves, if you've got any of those that are annoying you. There we go. Lots and lots of nice clear spot for our farm. Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Sickle. We don't need you anymore. And turn off magnet mode too. Now, the next tool you're going to need if you want to farm is a mattock. You can make this with flint. You can. So, right-click to hoe with it. It levels up the same as the other tools, but hey, as is normal, we start having a problem right away with no irrigation. So we put some water in here. And we'll go ahead and we'll do this again. And you can go out, as usual in Minecraft, 4 blocks in every direction from a single block of water. So you can get a fairly nice sized patch going off the bat with your basic block of water. Also, this works out well because eventually you'll want to swap to using MF3 or something else for farming purposes as opposed to doing this by hand. And if you were to put a planter just below where that water is and a harvester, you will end up with this being pretty much the perfect size for the first round of upgrades from Mine Factory Reloaded. You can repair tools. This is the same way you can repair any other tool. And there we go. Now, when you harvest grass, you are not going to get every type of seed. You are going to get these seeds: potato, sugarcane, pumpkin, carrot, wheat, and melon. Now, we broke a gourd garden over there, which gave us some others. You can turn these into seeds as well if you happen to have extra. You may not have extra on your first day because you're going to be starving and you're going to want food. So you might not want to go ahead and turn everything into seeds. You may not. You may want to eat it instead. You know, whatever works for you. Just be careful and make sure you have enough food. It's okay though, because you can in fact get everything from these seeds. Now, and there's a couple other things you're going to need. You're going to need crop sticks, which is a recipe. You put 4 sticks in the upper left. Yes, it does have to be in the upper left of your crafting grid, so you can't do it in here. I'm sorry, there was a conflict. You're going to want a rake. You'll see why later. Rakes are also not incredibly difficult to make. A fence and a stick. And you have a basic rake. you're going to want an analyzer, it's a seed thing, and an agricultural journal, which is right here. So for now, we're just going to go ahead and put this over here. And if you open this up, you'll find there's a slot for your journal. Now you can put a seed in there and give it a second, and it'll analyze it. Now it says it has growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. Growth is its speed, gain is how much it produces, and strength is how well it resists weeds. You go in here, let me go here, let me go. Bean seeds. Needs warm temperatures to grow. That doesn't actually matter, it's just cute stuff. No mutations have been found yet. So, that's okay. We're going to set it back to daylight. We do have NEI though. We can technically cheat and take a look. You can wait and discover them all on your own if you want, but this will tell you what soil does it need to be on. Does there need to be something under that soil? And what seeds can you combine? In this case, if you were to combine a bean seed and a chili pepper seed, you might get a mustard seed. Combine it with leek and you'll get okra. Rice to get soybean. And here is one of the more interesting ones. Rice is going to require water, quite a bit of it actually. The other one is going to be the grape. And for some reason, NEI, there we go. Cranberries, that's the one I was thinking of. Combine a grape seed with a blueberry seed to get a cranberry seed. But to get a cranberry seed, you're going to need soil over water. You need a block of water down below it. So, some of these crops will require a specific block being underneath them. Like in this case, to get redstone seeds, you need a machine frame underneath it. That's important. Now, how you would go about doing that is this block right here, where I'm going to put some wool so that you can see this in a visual, needs to be, if we are putting, if we are trying to grow something here that requires a specific block on the underneath side, it goes there. So you have farmland, then the required block. Go away. Die. Thank you. Now, in the next question, how do we grow things? Because you can't actually grow anything with the way this is set up. If you click on the ground, nothing happens. It's very disappointing. Everybody cries. So, let's take a look at what can we make with wheat seeds. There's a lot of mutations you can make with wheat. Looks like wheat seeds and carrot seeds will give you sugarcane seeds. We already have those. We don't really need them. Iron seeds and wheat seeds will give you aluminum seeds. Useful, but not what we need right now. Wheat and sugarcane will give us barley. Let's try that. So we take our wheat seeds. I hate the vanilla texture pack. And it was sugarcane seeds. And we put wheat seeds on here. And then we're going to need to leave a space in the middle. And then we can put our sugarcane. Oh, we can't put our sugarcane seeds here. Well, that's not going to work. Different seeds, as I said, require different soils. In this case, you need a block of sand underneath the sugarcane. And because you need a space in between the two of them, and sugarcane wants more water than normal, we're going to go ahead and get our sand, and we're going to put it right here. You can set it up however you like. Now we put our crop sticks on the sand, we put our sugar canes on there, leave a space, put crop sticks down again, put wheat seeds on there. And we'll just go ahead and get rid of our extra stuff. We're not going to need them for a bit. And it's really just going to fill up our inventory. Now, we could just wait for these to grow, but I'm lazy. So I cheated in a watering can. And we do this, and if you look at them, they'll grow very slowly. Very, very slowly. They grow a little bit faster if you actually click on them like this, but this way they both start growing. Come on, Mr. Sugarcane, you're taking forever. As you can see, different seeds grow at different speeds. And there we go. We have sugarcane and we have wheat seeds. Now what people want to do is you want to mutate these. You need to put 1 and then 2. And then you need to sit here with the, we have weeds. Now we could break this block, or we could just right click it like that, click it again to reset it. The other option is to break the crop sticks, and then you have to put the crop sticks down. But hey, we now have a seed. Unfortunately, it's not the seed we wanted. This is just regular old seed. So we're going to break that. But let's analyze this, see if anything has occurred that's interesting. You need your journal in there to find out. Hey, it gained strength 2. So we'll get back to that in a little bit. Go ahead and barley seeds. We have gotten a mutation. Now we can grow this all the way up, or in this case, if we want to just go ahead and find out some information about the barley, we can just go and do this. It starts at 1, 1, and 1. Now let's take a look in here and see what our book tells us. It says barley, no mutations discovered. Bean, no mutations discovered. Wheat, I'm not sure why it says no mutations discovered, since it should have listed the barley, but whatever. You've got any eye for that. I'll take a look at that later. Yay, alpha packs. There's a reason why there's bugs in things not working exactly as expected. I'm working with an alpha pack, but people wanted a guide now, so we can just go ahead and put this over here, because that's not all particularly useful to me. Now, what if what we wanted was to see about getting some better wheat seeds? Because, you know, there's stats. Maybe we could level that up. Well, let's first go ahead and do this. Bone meal was probably quicker, maybe. Haven't actually tried bone meal. We'll find out. Ah! Bone meal's faster. Now, go ahead and do that. And what we're waiting is for something to occur here. And you'll notice that bone meal doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's because bone meal doesn't do that. But now we have seeds. Now they're just regular seeds because the two crops went together. We go ahead and analyze them. It says strength 3. Well, let's get rid of the one that only has strength 1. Go ahead and we'll put our strength 3 one on there. So we have strength 2 and strength 3. And we go and put this here. And we have another set of seeds. So let's see, what do we have here? Now it's strength 4. You can keep doing this all the way up to strength 10. You can also, if you want, go ahead and analyze those. And this may seem a bit boring. You don't actually have to do this. You could alternatively just go with single strength seed. There's no reason to do this. Except that, you know, it provides better stats, faster growing, all that good stuff. So what happens if we cross these two? Well, first we get weeds. Go away. Oh, we got basic seeds. The thing is that anytime you have one seed next to a fully grown plant next to a cross thing, you have a chance of getting them to of getting either the barley to spread over or the wheat to spread over. But now we have a better thing we can put here. It was 4. I think this is the one we want to get rid of. Yep, let's get rid of the... No. We want to keep the strength 4 one. You want to keep the highest stats possible for your mutations. For leveling things. And use your best seeds. And see, we're getting better and better seeds as we go by. That one's a crappy seed. Now there is some math involved. Basically, the more the number of high-level plants you have, the better your mutation, your leveling mutations will work. Not your getting new crop types. But your getting the seeds up to a higher level will work better if you have more high-level seeds around it. So let's see what that just got us. Hopefully something nice. Yes, we've got 2, 3, 5. So these are growing up. This is good. Now we got a barley seed. Let's see what it's got. 1, 2, 4. Now, why did that work? Because technically this is not a barley plant. The way it works is, okay, this barley plant, its parent plants are wheat and sugarcane. So it can get stats from wheat or sugarcane placed next to it. It could not, however, get stats from, say, a tomato plant placed next to it. It will ignore it. It will never level. So these are the two ways to level your plants. You can either just keep putting the exact same plants together and swapping them out for better and better seeds. Or you can put related plants together, the mother and father plant and the resulting mutation. As you see, it doesn't take really all that long to level things up. You start getting really nice seeds. Well, the other part is you can also always turn things back into seeds. However, those are always going to be default 1-1 seeds. But okay, so that's how you do the leveling. You're going to need to mutate seeds. You can look them up in any eye. You can mutate for better weed resistance, faster growth. You can do that either by combining multiple plants of the same type or by combining a plant with its parent plants. You can research in here the different plants. And yeah, that's how you do the AgriCraft harvesting.